Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel, a home where talent abounds. Previously we've made a video on a souvenir bag, and in that video I was able to make us know that souvenirs come in different dimensions and styles. Today we will be working on a different style of a souvenir bag, but the difference between a souvenir bag and what we'll be doing today is that the one we did previously has picture on it, a picture of the Father's Day that was recently celebrated, while this one does not have it's not for celebration, it's just for carriage, easy carriage from one place to another. On that previous video, the souvenir comprised of two parts, front and back, then side, but the one we are working on today is just one body, then the side. Also, we'll be using a piping belt and a normal belt. If you look at these two belts, if you look at it very keenly, you will see the difference between the two. One looks light, which is this one. One looks light, while the other one looks double. So the one that looks light, will be using it to pipe the side, while the thick one will be using it as the handle. Why we are using it as the handle is that when you use it as the handle, it's always stronger than the single one, so it enhances durability for the bag. I will advise us to watch to the end, because if you do, you'll be able to do this project on your own, even without being guided. The instrument we are working with today, we are working on a big size. So the size we'll be working on today, we'll be using a 34 inches. So we'll be using a 34 inches by 13 inches wide. Then the side will also be using 34 inches by 5 inches wide. Don't forget, like I tell you, you can regulate the wideness of the side, even the wideness of the body. You can either increase it or decrease it. And the handle we'll be using today will be cutting 16 inches handle, 2-piece. So these are the two handles. The first thing we are going to do is to fold in a 0.5 inch on both edges. Fold it in and sew it down. You repeat same on the other edge. Now you will measure down 2 inches from the top in order for us to pull the handle. The midpoint of 13 inches is 6.5, so you measure 6.5 from this end into the material. 6.5. So from the 6.5, you'll come out by 2.5 inches. You'll come out by either 2.5 inches or 3 inches, but on this one we'll be using 3 inches. 3 inches on both sides. 3 inches to the left, 3 inches to the right. That's where your handle will be sitting. You place your piping belt this way, then start your sewing. When you get to the marks that you've placed on the material, you fix the handle. when you get to the end.
That thing will cannot carry like it.
Yeah. In order to make the handle firm, you go also to the top, double stitch and cross it. Don't forget, whatever you do on this end, you will do it on the other side of the bag. All we've done on the other side of the bag should be repeated on this other side. This is what we have got. We have fixed the handles on both sides. Now from 34 by 5 we cut before. We cut 34 inches by 5 inches formally. Working on this style of a souvenir bag, formally we'll cut 34 by 5. We are not supposed to cut 34 by 5, the 34 inches, because we are not working on the other type of souvenir. Rather, we are working on a different type of souvenir. So how do we get the size of this souvenir? Is for you to measure 4 inches, and the 34 inches you used as the body, the number you use for the body. Meanwhile, we are using 34 inches. You minus the 5 inches. Now from this 34, you will remove the 5 inches you are using as the width for the bag. By the time we remove 34 minus 5, we will be getting 29 inches. We're getting 29 inches. Then this 29 inches, you will divide it by 2. By the time you divide this by 2, you will be getting 14.5. So this 14.5 is what we will use as the height of our side. So what you are going to cut out from that previously cut 34 inches is 14.5 inches by 5. You are cutting it out 2 pieces for the left and right side. This also applies to any measurement you want to use. All you have to do is to get the total measurement minus the width. Then whatever you have as a reminder, you divide it by 2, and you have a perfect size for your bag. Now you will pick the main body. Make sure you are holding the tips equally this way. You are holding the tips equally, then you notch the middle on both sides. Likewise, you get this the side, fold it into 2 equal and notch the midpoint. You open up the main body this way, get the side, go to where you notched it, place it notched point to notched point, and sew it down. you sew it down, you turn it down. When you get to the end, you turn to the other side. If you look at this, you will see that we folded in a little bit inside. The work is not sewing. Okay, so. Once you've done this, you can now turn to the other side and sew it down. With what we've done now, you repeat it on the other side. So many others will choose to leave theirs this way, but we will want to do the finishing by using the piping belt I showed you to finish it round. You get your piping belt and fold it over it into two. When you get to the end, you turn it. When you get to the end, you turn it again. In order for you to finish it, you add a little inch, just like 1 or 0.75 inch to the end. Now you fold it in. You fold it in this way, else it will the piping belt will begin to fray this way. It will begin to fray, and with time it will lose. But by the time you fix it in a bit, this way and fold it over, you have succeeded in securing the handle and the stitches. If you see now, you see how nice it looks from the previous one I just showed you. You see, this is what we've done. This is how it will look. So all we have done on this side is what you will repeat on this open end, and when you do that, you are done. You have a good bag to go. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, what are you waiting for? Just like I told you earlier, by the grace of God, we are loaded in packages, and gradually we are to unfold them. Gradually we are to unfold what we have. Kindly hit the subscribe button, like and share our videos. Thank you for watching. Wow, this is what we have here. We've come to the end of today's project. You see it? With this, it can even assist you. With this, it can even serve for a mini journey of few days. Thanks for watching. Bye.